Good evening, everyone. Board games when you want to put down the bullshit and instead pick up bullshit! Video games have been intertwined with board games since the early days, with games like checkers, Monopoly, and 3D chess. Some of these have existed as far back as Atari, and to this day we still see them popping up on every major platform. These do make a lot of sense. Having a version of these games that exist for your all-in-one gaming system is just nice to have. Having a way to play these games if you're contagious is also nice, given that most of these feature some form of single player. Just having a way to play these games without the setup is just a really neat convenience. On top of that, it's just nice to have games to play with people who aren't really gamers. I tried to explain Deadlock to my grandmother and she just got cardiac arrest. So it's nice to have games like Monopoly that won't give her a condition. This is where we enter the studio Mere Mortals, the first game studio to advertise their ability to bleed. Being the developers of Big Mother Truckers and Big Mother Truckers 2, Truck Me Harder, they were of course ready to appeal to grandma. Ultimate board game collection. 20 classics from around the world. You know, foreign games like Chinese checkers or Russian roulette. So why would you play this over any other board game collection on the PS2? Well, I have a strict no starch policy, and this one looks like a damn ransom note, so this seems like the safest option. Plus, 20 games just screams value. Ultimate value. Trust me, I love value! I'd fuck the concept of value if I could! I guess I'll start with checkers. After all, what's more classic than checkers? I was always more of a chess guy. It's just a much more complex game, making it a real thinking man's game. Thank God I'm not a man. Okay, I'll just pick one that's less intimidating. Quattro. I failed Spanish. Anagrams. I failed English. Parcheesi. I'm a bitch. How about some snakes and ladders? I remember playing this all the time as a kid. Nothing feels better than landing on that ladder space after your opponent hits a snake. Though in retrospect, there really isn't any kind of strategy to this game. It's just rolling dice and praying, so rather than continue with this, I'll go with the less religious option. Dice! In the beginning. Where am I even playing these games anyways? I'm clearly in some rich person's house, but who the hell constructed this? And why am I here? The lack of any other people present really makes it feel like I was just dropped here, or like I've been taken hostage, being forced to play concentration. It almost feels like a dream. This must be a nightmare. Mancala. You know, I always liked Mancala. If I didn't, I wouldn't have this tattoo. It's entirely a game about strategy, and not in the bullshit way that chess is, where you breathe before you move a pawn and find out it's a move referred to as the Lumpy Plumble Gambit. It's a game where you can strategize and not want to commit a felony. I did try Naval Battle, and it reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. But I do have a strategy. Clumping them all together, the computer can't find you, and I also tried Mahjong Solitaire and Dominoes, but I don't think I'm smart enough for those games. Same deal with Parcheesi and Backgammon. Now I did understand word squares. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. This is getting ridiculous at this point. If there's not a single game in here I understand, I might as well go back to the one I'll understand the least. Quattro. I will win at least one round. I just had the worst dream. I thought that Mancala existed. Oh, Jesus. I just had the worst dream. I thought that backgammon was real and that I'd broken my leg, but under some further investigation, well, at least I'm not playing backgammon.